Happy Arvo, and welcome to This Week in Australia. We're all the way from up here in Indiana. I'm going down under. Make sure I didn't miss anything this week. Let's see what the top posts are on the Australian subreddit. Millennials are the first generation to move left as they age, rewriting the rules of Australian politics. That's quite interesting, actually. I'm curious to read some comments about why that might be. If I had to guess, it would be that millennials are kind of like the first generation to feel, or like a large portion of them might feel like they were left behind by the markets, you know, like the real estate market. Like those opportunities are gone. People move toward conservatism as they age when they actually have things to conserve. When the statistics show young people compared to people their age 30 to 50 years ago have lower rates of pay, lower rates of home ownership, and lower quality of life, what the fudge is there to conserve? Yeah. And it's typically always been that, like, as people get older, they tend to get more wealthy. Like, both in America and, I assume, Australia. But that feels like that might be changing. And yeah, I mean, if you get wealthier and wealthier as you age, you start feeling like, you know, this system's pretty good. To be a conservative, you need something to conserve. Millennials don't own nearly as much as the generations before them, so they have nothing to get protective about, to fear losing. Considering our lives have been a parade of getting relentlessly fucked by things we have no control over, is that really a surprise? Sums it up pretty well. I heart Endis. I don't know what Endis is. Your local Endis provider. And then we've got a car, a sporty car, and it says reset. Okay, so Endis is the National Disability Insurance Scheme, an Australian government program that provides funding and support to people with significant permanent disabilities. So is the irony that there's this like sports car parked in front of the building? So many people in this thread are confusing Endis recipients and dodgy Endis providers. This is about dodgy Endis providers, the ones run by people who always seem to drive Porsche Cayennes. So, I mean, I get the implication here is that there's people getting rich off of people with disabilities. Man who rushed at Ariana Grande during event, jailed and deported to Australia. He was Australian? Oh no. I saw that clip. Such a weird clip. I mean, frankly, it wasn't even just the dude running up to Ariana Grande that made it weird. It was like their reaction to it. Johnson Wen was charged on November 14th after he jumped over a barricade at the Wicked premiere in Singapore and rushed at Ariana. I mean, what can I say? There's all sorts of bad apples from every country. Plenty of Americans out there abroad doing shit that makes us look bad. Brisbane folks, is this the same lunatic that makes a fool of himself in the CBD yelling, making random noises in his PJs? What? I love how Australia is so small, like in terms of population, that you guys know each other. Like, hey, I know that guy. That's that homeless guy that wears PJs and yells. It's really got a small town vibe. Australia does. He does the same thing on trains. He's a serious pest and seems to target women too, making them feel uncomfortable. You don't say. I guess I gotta play the clip just in case, like, you guys haven't seen it. It's pretty short. I mean, he doesn't actually hurt her or anything. Obviously, that's threatening, though, to do this. And just stupid. Yeah, there it is. Oh, here he is.
Ariana Grande, and finally my dreams became true.
But this is the other angle of it.
Movie premiere, not once, but twice. Watch as the man leaps over the barrier and throws his arms around a visibly startled Ariana Grande.
I mean, I guess their reaction isn't that weird. To understand what I'm talking about there, you'd have to be, I don't know, you'd have to be chronically online. Just the whole Wicked cast, her and that other lady, I don't even know their names or anything. They're just weird. Committing a crime for online views should make a crime aggravated, like committing a crime while in possession of a firearm. Aggravated fame whoring. Australia has won the first Ashes test in Perth. Let's fucking go. Let's see, when's the next one? I guess the next one is on December 3rd. Everybody in here is just talking about how, like, oh, I had day 3 tickets. This sucks. You'd be annoyed if you had day 3 tickets. Oh, because the match ended early, after only 2 days. Okay, because a test match can last, like, days and days. This is sort of interesting. We're getting word about a potential gambling ad ban, which you guys have been calling for it, at least on Reddit, for years now. The gambling ads in Australia are apparently running rampant. I guess Albanese isn't going to let it pass, though. He's not going to let that happen. Albanese. I always say it, like, I'm always confused now. But you guys have told me the correct way is Albanese. Even though I've heard other, like, official people say Albanese. But in Australia, Albanese. All right. Some satire here. Australian values statement. Kathy Wilcox. I don't know who that is. Australian cartoonist. This is an application for an Australian visa. This statement must be signed by the applicant. I understand Australian society values underfunding science, ignoring science, leaders who await instructions from their sponsors. Is this America or Australia? Disregarding the morality of our allies. I wonder who they're talking about. And international business partners. Sport, good blokes. Punishing the most vulnerable most harshly. Overlooking corruption among the powerful. Forgiving white-collar crime. The profits of property investors over the needs of the homeless. Damn. Immigrants who are prepared to do the dirty jobs for less pay. Mateship, which is somehow different to other forms of fraternity. Punishing accusations of racism more than acts of racism. Critics of injustice who keep their mouths shut. State funerals for, quote, winners. Jesus. Dang, looked up the number of women killed this year after I saw the good blokes line up to 62. What are we talking about? I'm out of the loop. I'm guessing some guy bashed his partner and some grubs are defending him as a good bloke. Well, that's just a phenomenon that happens everywhere in the world. I mean, it's usually the people's family, right? Australia's beloved weather website got a makeover and infuriated users. The bomb. The agency's long-awaited website redesign went live. Hashtag change it back went viral. Sounds like a classic case of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The site's redesign cost $96 million. You want to talk about corruption? That's so ludicrous. I mean, it's not even funny how ludicrous. Because you know that some prodigy high school kid probably could have made a better redesign in 2 weeks. And he probably would have done it for $700. I'm not even joking. Congrats to whatever web design company got that contract, though. Damn, $100 million for a weather website, huh? I guess they changed it on the day of like a severe weather day. Nice. Oh, someone posted a compliment. I like the new site. The front page is way cleaner. Boo! Actually, you know what? I'm unbiased. I haven't seen the old website. I haven't seen the new one yet. So I'll make the final decision. All right, I guess this is it, huh? This must be the new one. Let's see if I can figure this out. Cookies. Fine, take my cookies. Okay, we've got a warning. What the fuck? Okay, I mean, that's stupid. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, you're gonna tell me there's a warning in Sydney, and then I click this, and then it's like, okay, where's the fucking warning? Oh, there it is. Marine wind warning. Okay, all right, whatever. I guess that works. This is kind of dumb, though. Like, what's the point of this drop down? I can clearly see that the first one listed as Sydney has a warning. So where is Sydney? And I can see these are the states. These are not cities. But I digress. It's still dumb. Anyway, let's see. Okay, I came here for the weather. Let's see the weather of Alice Springs. Okay, there it is. No warnings here. Okay, today, 7-day. What is this? Why does it say latest weather observations when I hit past? I don't even know what past means. Like, how far in the past? What are you talking about? But then it says latest. That's a contradiction right there, in my opinion. Today, I mean, this looks okay, I guess. What's this line? Is this the temperature? A little bit redundant. I mean, it already says the temperature there, but okay, that's fine. I mean, it's fine. Wind. This is pretty garbage. Why didn't it use the line? You know, we should get a line for the knots, just like the temperature. It's also, frankly, just kind of ugly. I'm not going to lie. What's the point of this? You click show all. You start scrolling down, and it's like, okay, what time is this? You're supposed to scroll all the way back up to see the time. Oh, actually, it does stick up there. Never mind about that one. Yeah, the time sticks up there when you scroll. I mean, this map is decent. Got temperature, wind, rain, live radar. Is this the old one? Is this... I searched Google for old bomb site, and they have it on their own, like, domain. Old bomb site. There you go. This is what everybody misses? Oh, okay. I don't know, guys. I mean, to be honest, I have no idea what to think. Except to say, this shit shouldn't have even cost $1 million. It shouldn't have even cost $100,000. Let alone $100 million. Damn, another shark attack. A woman died and a man was injured. The East Coast. Crowdy Bay, 40 miles south of Port Macquarie, New South Wales. Wow, she was only 25. Holy shit, I can't even imagine being this dude. I mean, I assume that was his girlfriend or wife. That's just messed up, man. Because this is the guy that got bitten as well. I genuinely cannot imagine seeing your partner die in front of you to a wild animal. My heart goes out. I hate even saying that. Fucking ever since Elon. You know, my heart goes out to you. But seriously, my heart goes out to these people. Oh, they were visiting from Switzerland. I mean, I don't know if this is an instance of like, you know, like being a foreigner who doesn't know all the safety rules. But considering they are from Switzerland, that might be the case. That is so sad. More Chinese warships on their way to Australia. Part of the playbook to intimidate the nation. You're not intimidating shit. Australian households spend twice as much of income on mortgages. Does that not just mean that mortgages have doubled? Oh, I guess it also, it's worse than that. Because it's like, despite, you know, an increase in income, because of course incomes tend to increase over time, mostly just because of inflation. Despite that increase in income, Australian households are still spending twice as much of a portion of their income on mortgages. So mortgages have gone more than double up in 5 years. Which, I mean, we all knew that. Because not only have house prices doubled, but mortgage rates are through the roof. What are the mortgage rates in Australia right now? Oh, well, I guess they have started to come down a little bit at least. In Australia. 5.5. That's a bit lower than they are here in the States right now. Of course, it's a different mortgage, so that's a completely stupid thing to say, because it's not a 30-year fixed mortgage. But anyway, they are down regardless, from a peak of 6.8. But man, I mean, 5 years ago, you could get a rate of 2%. Imagine getting a rate of 2%. Oh my God. But the thing about, I always have to remember as an American, and this is something I do like about America, is that, you know, we have 30-year fixed mortgages. So if you locked in a 2% rate and you could have bought a house at any of these previous rates and refinanced for a fee to get a rate down at about 2% at this time period, which is insane. But yeah, it's not a variable rate. It's a fixed rate. So you would still have that today, regardless of what rates do in the future. Now, it does, of course, have some negative effects of people, you know, being strongly incentivized to not sell their house. But regardless, it does keep your cost of living fixed. Anyway, mortgage rates are coming down a little bit, but they're extremely high. So, yeah, it makes sense that it has doubled, but that is wild, huh? Because it's not like even back here, the mortgage was your cheapest bill. It was still probably your most expensive bill. I mean, people were still, you know, some people were still struggling to pay the mortgage. And now it's double. Double. You could have had 2 houses. Think about that. You could have had 2 houses back in 2020. Not even that long ago. For the same that you're paying for one. Yay. Hello, my fellow Aussies. Please help me find where I can find this chair. Sir, that's like 50 chairs. That's not one chair. Are you super tall or something? Is that why you thought this was one chair? I'm just kidding. I just want to say I can lift at least 4 of them with one hand. 5 if there's a girl nearby. I got them from Bunnings 20 years ago. I guess the only place to get them is this guy's backyard. He says he's got 20 of them back there. So there you go. Thank you for watching. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. See you guys next week. Goodbye.